submasters. Okay, what are submasters? Submasters are basically you want to take a number of fixtures, and put it all into one fader. That means if you have like say you set up 27, no, set up channel 3 and then 4, 5 and the 6, 34 at different levels, and you have done all that, and what you want to do is that you want to take the whole thing and put it into one fader, so that whenever you raise that one fader, that channels will all go up to the level that you have already set. Okay, that's called a submaster. Okay, so the submaster, you can even put all the fixtures and then put it into one submaster. Okay, so you have 48 submasters. That means you can have 48 different combination of light at different levels into individual faders. Okay, and you can set, that means it's actually like you're having 48 scenes. And the beauty about submasters is that you can control the intensity and everything by moving your, so if you move your fader to 50%, and if you have set some of them to say at full is 100%, some of them at 50%, so the 100% will become 50%, the 50% will become 25% if this is at 50%. You get what I mean? When you go to the full level, that means it's at the full level, whatever levels that they are in. Alright? So submasters are great when you just have 48 scenes and you just want to vary the lights, intensity and all that for that particular scene. You want to make it bright or less by just moving that one fader. And memories is different, where you have set all the levels already fixed. You can't change the levels later on by moving the faders, but you can add in others. Okay, so memories are used when you know what are the levels that you need, and you know what are the lights that are going to be used, and you can set it as a scene. Submasters, exactly like memories, but you have control through the fader. The levels can be controlled through the fader. All the levels for that, all whatever you program into that one fader, you can control through that fader. So you can kill the light by going to 0, or you can bring it to 100%, and you can have all the levels, whatever that you're set at. Okay, so a lot of people like to use the submasters for the general lighting, and there are some people who just know what they have done, and they just, okay, I just want memory 1 or memory 4 or 5, and they've done all the settings already. They don't want to go through all the submasters and all that. Just hit that and the lights are there. As I said again, ensure that you warm up the lights before using them. You extend the life of the lamps, and you also prevent any short circuits and all that. Okay, because you're starting it from a cold environment. So if you have a different temperature, suddenly from a cold environment, the lamp is a quartz crystal, so it contracts, and suddenly you bring it up to a high temperature. If it's a sudden high temperature, it will crack. It might even explode the lamp. Okay, so always warm up your lights for 15 minutes at 20% level, and then after that go to whatever level you want to. Okay, so that's one of the disciplines in a studio. So before you even have a production, don't go and start doing everything. Come 15 minutes before the production, warm up the lights before you use the lights. So even though they say production time is this, you have to come about 30 minutes, then you want to do whatever adjustments, and then carry on. Safety is paramount. Always ensure that there's 2 people at the studio. Okay, there could be someone at the lighting rig while there be someone in the console, and the guy might be doing something there, and someone here says, oh, I want to turn on something, it's very dangerous. Okay, he might be on a ladder, he doesn't know that someone is on the console and he's raising up. If possible, have a notice written here saying working on the rig, do not touch, you know, so that anybody who comes here, oh, there's nothing there, but there's actually somebody there working on the rig, they don't turn on the lights. So you suddenly turn on the lights, he might get a shock, or he might be burnt, you know, 100%, or he might be changing a bulb. While he's changing a bulb, some joker goes and bring out the fader. All these things are dangerous. Okay, ensure there are two people, one person standing here to stop anybody to do anything. Make sure all your levels are down. For safety's sake, go to the dimmer side. As I showed you the breakers, turn off the breakers on the dimmer, okay, before you change the lamp. Okay, at the fixture, if you're changing lamp, don't trust anybody. Take out the plug before you change the lamp. Okay, because I got electrocuted last time, thinking that, you know, the plug, it's off, everything is off, everything is there. The switch was faulty, and a tester was failed, everything, you know, it happens. And when you change the bulb, you get electrocuted. Okay, it's in the off position, but so don't trust anything. Take out the plug before you change the lamp. Before changing lamp, remember the lamps are hot, so you get burnt. So let the lamps cool down first, 20 minutes, then go and handle the lamp. Ensure the plugs are removed. Okay. Yes. Do all those things. Any other questions you want to ask? No questions. Okay. Go for a break and see you later in the afternoon.